How did you get into boxing? How did you become the young boxing guru kind of out there?
I was just a scrappy little kid, and I
Yeah.
was, and my dad took me down to the gym. You know,
Yeah.
hey, if you get in a fight at school, you can't come to the gym. And then, Ray Mancini killed Dooku Kim in a fight when I
Hmm.
was in the maybe fourth grade, and my
Hmm.
mother and grandmother started reading this that boxing's so dangerous and this and that. I'm like, Ma, it's not for like an amateur with a headgear. It's not, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
but like, it's not. You're not
Not
in
the
a
same.
15 round title fight.
Yeah.
But so no, you can't box. And so when I hit 18, I started just going to the gym myself, and by then I'm not going to be serious about boxing
Yeah.
anyway. But
Yeah.
but anyway, all that energy that just went into following the sport. So I just became very obsessed with it.
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's amazing. And that's the way, again, like you see it with kids, like you don't know what you're going to gravitate towards. You don't know what you're going to pick. You don't know how you're going to focus. I want to talk a little bit about boxing today, the state of boxing, right? Obviously, you've seen UFC explode. You see boxing, you see Mayweather, he's retired again. I feel like we'll see Mayweather in the ring again. Do you believe that we will see Mayweather in the ring again?
Not against another professional boxer who's like still in or around his prime. Maybe
Mm,
against Manny Pacquiao eventually, although Pacquiao has been active and looked good recently, so maybe not
yeah.
Pacquiao anytime soon.
Mm,
Most likely against an MMA fighter, but in a ring.
mm,
Or if it's in
okay.
an octagon, it's with boxing rules, so it may as well be in a ring. I think
Yeah.
something like that. What Floyd figured out is, wait a minute, I can make $100 million from fighting Conor McGregor in a
Yeah.
boxing match. Why would
Yeah.
I? Why would he ever fight Pacquiao or Canelo again
Yeah.
if he can fight guys who don't box for a living for $100 million?
Yeah, no, and that's what you said. You were talking about Kyrie, and you're like, "Yo, your platform is basketball. Mayweather's platform is boxing, right? So the
Right.
sooner, like, and again, like that's the thing for me when I look at him is that the further along he gets, the older he gets, the more at risk he gets of that perfection. No one really believes that there's probably anybody right now that if Mayweather trained and has done all of the things that he has done, he's taken down every single competitor. But eventually Father Time catches up to everyone. Do
Of
you
course.
think that if he continues doing this, he's going to put the minute he's got one loss, it's that's huge.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
huge.
look, Floyd is one of the all-time greats. He was
Mm,
careful throughout his career. I don't want to overstate that. In boxing circles, like, oh, he ducked this guy and that guy. He timed things very well. So
mm,
he waited till Pacquiao
yeah,
was, was a court low. He took
yeah,
Canelo while Canelo was still on the way up. So
mm,
like he timed it well. Now that said, show me someone else who can beat Pacquiao when he's a court low and Canelo on the way up. That's hard to
yeah,
do. Not a lot
yeah.
of guys can do that. Floyd is one
Okay.
of them. But the other thing about Floyd is he even on his off nights he figured out a way to win. That's
Mm-hmm,
big because he fought a lot of very good fighters,
mm-hmm,
so he was ready on fight night. He broke his hands early. He had real bad hand problems when he was a junior lightweight, and he used
mm-hmm.
to. I once saw him take a knee, which counts as a knockdown because he just needed relief from the hand pain in a
Yeah.
fight where I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Jesus Chavez. It was a junior lightweight title fight, and but like he was having those kind of, but he still came away with wins. Had a tough fight against Jose Luis Castillo, came away
Mm-hmm.
with a win the first time. Could have gone either way, but I thought Floyd won it. So he deserves credit for on fight night always being ready and having very good timing in terms of when he fought guys. Real quick about what you said about the platform. Floyd's platform is boxing. I mentioned Kyrie's platform is basketball. There are athletes who can do other things and will care about them for other reasons, right? You and others can talk on television, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can write very well about social issues, for example. And there
Mm-hmm.
are others with other talents.
Yeah.
But, like Antonio Brown was certain that people were really interested in him for reasons other than football. And
Mm-hmm.
he was going to take time off. Did he write a symphony? Did he write a novel? What did he do? Did
Yeah.
he I don't know what so in fact, and it's easy to get grandiose about yourself when
Yeah.
you have this kind of public adulation. But the fact is, for most of us, by the way, most of us don't ever get to be as good at anything as Kyrie is at basketball. But
Anything.
for us to then, for those who can do that, to then delude themselves into thinking, no, people are interested in me for other reasons. Sometimes, as I said, in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's case, that's the case. Mostly, hey, you made it to the top of a profession. You're one in a million as is. That's why people are interested. And so, like, those platforms are, it is important to remind people why they are interested in you if you want them to be interested in the things you're saying.
And that's part of the reason why I love Kyrie. He's very outspoken. He believes in himself. He definitely views himself as far more than just a basketball player, and he is. Every athlete, it doesn't matter what sport you play, you are more than that person that is playing that sport. And so for that, with Kyrie, I applaud himself. Speak your mind, speak your truth, speak what you believe in. And sometimes just by you speaking it, you're opening up a conversation. It doesn't mean like, hey, I don't believe that we should play. I feel like we're distracted. Okay, well, then let's open up this conversation and come to a middle ground. If you were just quiet, if you didn't want to say anything, if you were frustrated, then nothing's going to get done. So I applaud him for speaking out and figuring out ways that they can come together as a group and really, and really make an impact.
I think Kyrie and Avery Bradley brought up legitimate points. Like, I don't think you need to castigate one side or another because you ultimately come down on the other side. Those are legitimate points they brought up.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm going to ask you some questions, real quick hitting. We're just going to move freely through this. Okay. All right, you ready to pick? Mayweather or Tyson?
I mean, my personal Mike Tyson. Mayweather's better pound for pound, but Mike Tyson. If I had to watch one of them fights, Mike Tyson.
If you had to go all time, where would you rank Mayweather? You don't have to give me the who, what number. Where would you rank Mayweather and where would you rank Tyson all time?
Floyd is in the uppermost tier of pound for pound all-time greats, top 10 or 12. Okay. Mike Tyson is not in that tier, but he is a top 10 heavyweight great.
Okay. At their prime, who was the most dominant?
Mayweather was a greater fighter at his best than Tyson.
Okay, that's fair. Frazier or Ali?
Ali.
Okay. NWA or Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. I used to do on New York radio, the Max Kellerman show.
Oh, yeah.
I bracketed it up music, right? And I think it came down to, I had like a rock region, hip-hop region. I forgot all the different regions, but I think it came down to like Wu-Tang versus Zeppelin or something like that. Wu-Tang got it in hip-hop. Okay, now this is the thing. I respect your opinion, even if it's wrong, but it's NWA. Tupac or Biggie? Biggie.
Oh, God. Are you just going to keep disrespecting the West Coast? It's fine. TV or radio?
Disrespecting the East Coast.
No, I'm not disrespecting. I'm just telling the truth. It's fine. TV or radio?
I like radio.
Oh, yeah. Radio is fun. There is something about telling the story, right? Giving that illustration so that people can, kind of create it in their brain and laying it out for them. I enjoy that. More clutch, Kawhi or LeBron?
Kawhi.
Ooh, I like that. Better passer, Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes. Right now, Patrick Mahomes. Not
close. Is it right now? I'm just asking a question. We don't need to get on the details. All right. Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson?
I think it's Russell Wilson right now. I'd still take Rodgers.
Okay, so if you could have a career, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers over Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, I'm glad we were able to get some of these hard-hitting questions in. Max, thank you so much for joining me, man.
Richard, Ghost is still releasing records, right? Like every year he's got a new record and it's fresh, right?
Yeah, and Dr. Dre is still doing what he's doing. Ice Cube is still doing what he's doing.
He's a billionaire from headphones. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm saying, but
Ice Cube's a movie star.
But Dre is still producing. Ice Cube's still making music. Like if you look at their impact, and look, Wu-Tang, they've had a huge impact on the culture, and it's all about the tree sometimes, like how like their fans. And I look at NWA, and I look at obviously the branches of them, whether it's Eminem or 50 Cent or, Dr. Dre or all of the different things that they've impacted and gone down the line. That's just my opinion. Who cares? No one cares. So, Max, thank you, man, so much for joining me.
Thanks,
I miss
Richard.
you guys. I miss these just little fun conversations.
Likewise, brother.
This was more of a conversation, ladies and gentlemen, that we used to have off the air, that we used to have while we were getting coffee before we would get on the air. That's part of the reason why I was excited to have you on.
Thanks. My pleasure, Richard. Thanks for having me.
Man, good to see you, Max.